Hello, hello friends! Today we're reading one of my favorite creepy books, Creepy Pair of Underwear. I know we recently read it, but hey, I'm gonna read it to you again, and now you could listen to it as many times as you want until you come back to school and I could read it to you in person. All right, let's get started. This one is written by Reynolds, and the illustrations are by Peter Brown. He tried to make the illustrations look very Twilight Zone-y. Not that you guys know what the Twilight Zone is, but I bet your parents do. You could ask your parents. All right, Creepy Pair of Underwear. Jasper Rabbit needed new underwear. On Thursday, Mum took him to the underwear store and grabbed the last 3 packages of plain white. But as they headed for the checkout, Jasper spotted them. Creepy underwear! So creepy, so comfy. They were glorious. Mom, can we get these? Jasper pleaded. I think they're a little too creepy, said Mom. They're not creepy, they're cool, said Jasper. I'm not a little bunny anymore. I'm a big rabbit now. Mom agreed to buy 1 pair. That night, Jasper wore his cool new underwear to bed. Do you want me to leave the hallway light on? Dad asked. Dad, I'm not a little bunny anymore, said Jasper. I'm a big rabbit now. His dad shut the door, and that's when Jasper noticed. The underwear glowed, a ghoulish greenish glow. He closed his eyes. He pulled up the covers. He buried his face in his pillow. But it didn't help. He could still see that ghoulish greenish glow. Jasper leapt out of bed and put on a pair of plain white. He stuffed the creepy underwear into the bottom of his laundry hamper, and he finally fell asleep. But when he got up the next day, he was wearing the creepy underwear. How did they get back on him? Jasper threw them into the garbage can. He was still a big rabbit. He wasn't scared or anything, but he was done with scary underwear. After school, Jasper was doing his homework when he heard it. A scratchy, scraping sound coming from his dresser. He opened the drawer and they were back, staring at him with that ghoulish, greenish glow. He snatched the creepy underwear out of the drawer. He grabbed a big envelope and some stamps. To China. Bye-bye, scary underwear, he said, dropping the package into the mailbox. When he opened the front door the next morning, there they were! And were those chopsticks? His creepy pair of underwear had somehow returned from China, and it had brought back souvenirs. Jasper grabbed his mom's good sewing scissors. She didn't like him using them, but this was an underwear emergency. This time, the creepy underwear were gone for good. Underwear confetti. At bedtime, he slowly opened his underwear drawer. Nothing, just plain white undies. He searched under his bed. He shook out his lampshades. Whew! There was no sign of creepy underwear. He went to the bathroom to comb his ears. They were back! What is the matter with you? His mom asked. You're so jittery lately. Nothing, he yelped. A grown rabbit couldn't be terrified of his underpants. He seized the underwear and snagged a shovel from the garage, and he rode. He didn't stop pedaling until he reached Creek Hanger Hill. Jasper began to dig. He dug until his hole was dark and deep and 100% underwear proof. He dropped the underwear in. They gleamed from the bottom, that ghoulish, greenish glow. But not for long. Okay, it's at this point that a lot of students ask me, how did Jasper get out of the hole? Well, you guys, he's a rabbit. He just jumped out. Come on. He doesn't need a ladder. He jumps. When he got home, Jasper crept up to his dresser. They couldn't be in there. There was no way, right? He reached for the handle. He peeked in. Nothing. Just plain white. Jasper smiled and turned out the light. There was just one problem. It was really dark in there, even for a big rabbit. Jasper turned on the light. He looked at his non-glowy pair of plain white, and he knew what he had to do. All right, he went and dug them back up. The creepy underwear were a little bit muddy, but they still filled the room with that gentle greenish glow. The next day, Jasper gathered all of his allowance money and went to the underwear store all by himself, just like a big rabbit. And that night, Jasper wasn't scared at all. As he lay down to sleep, he smiled, and so did his underwear, because they had finally found somebody who wasn't scared of creepy underwear. The end. How amazing is this room? I wish my room looked like that. Maybe not with underwear everywhere, but like lights hung up everywhere. This is beautiful. And remember, guys, you can make these underwear at home with your parents. You just have to cut them out with your mom and dad in this shape, and look at all the different faces. It's just like making a jack-o'-lantern. It's very fun. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this book. It's definitely one of my favorites. I just have too many favorites, I think it's a problem. But can you ever have too many favorite books? I don't think so. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.